Hey guys, Gav321 here. It's been about 10 months since I've posted a video, but I guess we're coming back with a good one. I'm building another PC. It's been a little over a year with my current PC, but we've got a new one and it's going to be a lot better. Kind of a noob last time, and I didn't really look into how stuff actually fits together, just kind of basic compatibility, so it's going to be a lot better this time. So we have some help enlisted to help me build it. So we're going to go over the parts first, then we're going to get right into the build, so let's go to the parts. I'm on the B450 platform, and the main motherboard for this class is the MSI Tomahawk. I wanted something a little more premium, so I went with the Asus Rog Strix B450-f gaming motherboard. And for only $10 to $20 more than the Tomahawk, you're getting the Asus ROG brand name and a lot more premium features that come with the motherboard, even though the performance is going to be about the same. I just really like the look and the lighting, and I wanted to use Asus AuraSync. The processor that will go in the motherboard is the Ryzen 7 2700 at 3.2 GHz, and with 8 cores and 16 threads, cooled by the Wraith Spire RGB cooler. I can overclock this to 3.8 GHz, and I got this for only $150, which is a super good deal on Amazon Prime Day. The memory I'll be pairing this with is 16 GB of G.Skill Trident Z RGB memory, which will look super good in the system, and it runs at 3000 MHz, which will pair really well with our Ryzen 7 2700. The power supply I got is the Master Watt 650 bronze from Cooler Master, and I got it for $38, which is a super good deal. And we will be pairing it with Uphere's cable sleeving. I went with white because it matches my case. The graphics card for this build will be the GeForce GTX 1660 Ti Gaming X from MSI. With 1536 CUDA cores and 6 GB of GDDR6 VRAM, this will drive my 1080p gaming at 144 Hz and greater on certain games. I chose this cooler because it looks really nice and I like the lighting, and it has a semi-fanless where it doesn't actually spin the fan unless the card gets above a certain temperature. All this will be held in the NZXT H500 case in white. With a clean, minimalist design and excellent cable management routing, this is a good value case for only $70. I didn't get the I variant because I don't need that included controller, because I'm going to have everything work on Asus AuraSync. So I have some other stuff to pair with it because there's no integrated lighting. But it does have tempered glass, comes with 2 exhaust fans, and is super convenient to build in, and it will work really well with my aesthetic. I'm going to be pairing this case with the Panteks Magnetic RGB strip, 2 SF120R Rgb fans from Cooler Master, and cable extensions in white from Uphere. All these go for around $100 total, so you can get this whole system for around $100 less without these accessories, and it will still function almost the exact same. Now let's get to the build, starting with the motherboard. To get a more clean aesthetic, I will be switching out this heatsink for an included, less shiny one. It's been a few days and I've had some time to do some extra cable management, so what I've done is I've zip tied some more cables down, cleaned up the basement a little, routed the 8-pin up there, and fit some more cables in the NZXT cable management, and I've also taped the Cooler Master splitter underneath the drive tray, so it's just a little bit cleaner now. Oh,
here we go.
RG.
Do you want me to open?
Getting devices ready. Time for 5. Alright guys, so we finished the computer. Looks pretty good. Looks just like I thought it would. The build went really good. The few things that were a pain or went bad was the AM3 bracket on the motherboard was a pain to get off. They were super tight. But as soon as we got a bigger screwdriver, it was pretty easy. What else was there? This fan wasn't plugged in at first, but it just fell out.
Cable management.
Yes.
Yeah, so my cable extensions were a pain because
Way too long.
they're long, and because they're not the kind where it plugs into the power supply, they plug into the cable. So even like the PCIe, I had to have the cable go out and then the extension. So there's a lot of cables that are stuffed into the basement, but good thing NZXT has the full basement, so it's all nicely hidden. So from the front, it's almost perfect, other than up here, but that's just because the CPU cooler has like 2 cords on it, so that's why it's kind of a pain.
Also, the 24-pin connector took for ages to get in there.
Yeah, because it was really tight. It was like really hard. We had to push really hard. I didn't want to snap the motherboard. And with the cable, we did a pretty good job because the back panel is not bulging at all, so all the cables are pretty smooth. It posted. Everything seems to be working. It took about 4 hours, roughly, once we started building it. So it was pretty fun, and I would recommend anyone who wants to get a PC to build it and not buy it pre-built, because you're getting a lot better parts for cheaper, and it's really not that difficult. So,
and yeah, you just gotta be careful when building it.
Yeah.
Don't wear socks if you're on carpet.
Yeah, and don't push on things too hard, and don't over tighten screws. Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs and get this all set up with my Ethernet and stuff, because we don't have Ethernet here. We're kind of just in my sunroom, so we're gonna go set this up, and then I'll show you guys that later. Alright guys, so we're up in my room, and I'm actually going to split this into 2 parts because the video is getting a little long, so we're actually going to turn this into a benchmarking video and setting up video in the next part 2 of this computer building series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time.